Let me tell you something right now. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not worthless. Somewhere inside you, there's a version of you that is unstoppable, a version of you that is powerful, disciplined, unshakable, and refuses to live life as a spectator. The only problem is, you keep hiding that version behind fear, doubt, and excuses. I need you to listen closely because this might be the most important moment of your life. If you want to change everything, if you want to build the kind of life you've always dreamed of, if you want people to respect you, admire you, and if you want to respect yourself, you must build self-confidence. Confidence isn't something you are born with. It's forged in fire. It's built by doing the hard things that most people run from. It's built by facing rejection, failing, standing back up, and refusing to quit. You don't get confident by reading quotes, scrolling on your phone, or waiting for someone to clap for you. You get confident by earning it. Confidence is not about pretending to be something you're not. It's about becoming someone you can look in the mirror and be proud of. Most people are addicted to being liked by others, but they hate themselves in private. They put on a mask, act tough, act successful, act happy, but when they are alone, they feel empty. The truth is, the first step to building confidence is being brutally honest with yourself. If you're weak, admit it. If you're lazy, admit it. If you're insecure, admit it. Don't lie to yourself. The moment you take responsibility for who you are is the moment you gain power over your life. You cannot hate yourself into becoming better. You can only work on yourself until you earn self-respect. When you respect yourself, confidence becomes natural. You don't need to fake it. You don't need to act cool. Your presence speaks before you open your mouth. People can feel when someone truly believes in themselves. This is why most people never become confident, because they keep waiting for the perfect day, waiting for motivation, waiting for someone to tell them they're good enough. That day never comes. You have to decide right now that you will build yourself into someone you are proud of. Let me tell you the truth about confidence. It is born from pressure. From discomfort, from struggle. You cannot build real self-confidence sitting on the couch, eating junk food, and watching motivational videos all day. Think of a sword. It is shaped by fire, hammered again and again, until it is sharp enough to cut through anything. That is you. You want to be confident. Start stepping into situations that scare you. Speak up even when your voice shakes. Go to the gym even when you feel tired. Start the business even when you might fail. Every time you push through fear, you collect a victory, and those victories add up. They create momentum. That momentum becomes confidence. You start to trust yourself. You start to know, if I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. Confidence is not a gift, it's a result. The result of doing difficult things and proving to yourself that you are capable. Let's be honest, the world is full of noise. People will doubt you. People will laugh at you. People will tell you to stay in your lane, play it safe, stop dreaming so big. And if you are weak, you will listen to them. You will let other people's opinions control you. And the moment you do that, your confidence dies. Because confidence is the ability to trust yourself more than you trust the world. The most dangerous thing you can do is let society decide who you are. You must stop caring about being liked by everyone. People who build unshakable self-confidence have mastered the art of ignoring negativity. They keep moving, they keep building, they keep growing regardless of who claps or who criticizes. Let me give you a reality check. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to believe in you until you believe in yourself. And even then, some will still doubt you, but that's fine. You're not doing this for them. You're doing it for you. Small wins build big confidence. Confidence doesn't happen overnight. It's built brick by brick. The problem with most people is they keep waiting for a massive breakthrough, one big moment that will change everything. That moment doesn't exist. What exists is a series of small wins that slowly transform you. Waking up early, hitting the gym, finishing that project, saying no to distractions, keeping your promises to yourself, these are the small wins that build self-respect. Every small win tells your brain, I am capable, I am disciplined, I keep my word, and that self-talk rewires your identity. Suddenly, you're not just someone trying to be confident, you are confident. Start small but be consistent. Confidence compounds. A single push-up doesn't change you, but 0 push-ups over time that builds a body you are proud of. The same goes for your mind. Train it daily, strengthen it daily, feed it positive actions, not just positive thoughts. 5. Confidence demands action. Here's the truth you don't want to hear. Confidence is not built by thinking, it is built by doing. You can read all the books, watch all the videos, repeat affirmations in the mirror, but until you take action, nothing changes. Confidence is a skill, and like any skill, you get better by practicing. Stop hesitating, stop waiting for perfect. Start moving. Fail fast, fail often, fail forward. Each time you fall, you get stronger. Each time you stand up, you prove to yourself that you cannot be broken. Most people are paralyzed by fear. Fear of embarrassment, fear of failure, fear of rejection. But once you realize that fear is just an illusion, you become free. You stop running from life and start running toward it. Action is the cure to fear. Movement is the cure to overthinking. The more you do, the more confident you become, and eventually you will become unstoppable. Conclusion 300 words. So let me leave you with this. Confidence is not a luxury. It's not optional, it's the foundation of everything. Without it, you will live a life of regret, always wondering what could have been. With it, you will walk into every room with power. You will speak with authority. You will take risks that others are too scared to take, but you must earn it. You must wake up every day with the mindset, today I will keep the promises I made to myself. That is how you build respect for yourself. That is how you build confidence that cannot be shaken by opinions, setbacks, or failures. Stop hiding, stop waiting. Stop telling yourself that one day you will become the person you want to be. Today is the day. Right now is the moment. Take action, build yourself, speak your truth, fight for your future. One day, you will look back and realize that everything changed the moment you decided to stop doubting yourself. You will thank yourself for being brave enough to start. And when you get there, when you become the person you were meant to be, you will understand why it all had to be this hard. Confidence isn't just about feeling good, it's about becoming powerful. And that power is already inside you. Now go earn it. Confidence starts deep inside you. It is not something you put on like a fancy outfit before you walk out the door. It is not something that appears when people clap for you or when life is going well. Confidence is the quiet fire that burns in your chest even when no one is watching, even when everything is going wrong. It starts when you decide that you will stop lying to yourself, that you will stop pretending that you are okay with being average. The reason so many people feel lost, weak, and invisible is because they are living a life that does not make them proud. They say they want confidence, but they keep doing things that destroy their self-respect. How can you feel powerful when you break every promise you make to yourself? How can you feel valuable when you waste your time, betray your goals, and hide from your potential? The first step to real confidence is facing the brutal truth. You must strip away the excuses and look in the mirror with honesty. If you are out of shape, admit it. If you are lazy, admit it. If you have been running from responsibility, admit it. Stop blaming your parents, society, your friends, or bad luck. As long as you keep blaming someone else for where you are giving away your power. Confidence starts the moment you take full responsibility for your life and say, this is on me. No one is coming to save me. I will fix this. And then you start. Slowly, painfully, but consistently, you begin to do the work that builds respect for yourself. Every small action matters. Every time you do what you said you would do, you add a brick to the foundation of your confidence. Wake up early, train your body, read something that makes you smarter, do something productive instead of wasting another day scrolling. Every single one of these decisions is a vote for the person you want to become. Confidence is earned in private. When you are alone, when no one is watching, that is where the battle is fought. When you are tempted to quit, tempted to procrastinate, tempted to give up, that is where champions are made. People think confidence is about arrogance, loudness, or acting tough. It is not. Real confidence is quiet, grounded, and unshakable because it is built on truth. The truth that you have faced your weaknesses and overcome them. The truth that you are disciplined enough to do the hard things. The truth that you have turned yourself into someone you can trust. You do not need to be perfect to be confident. You just need to be honest and take action. Stop hiding. Stop lying to yourself. The strongest version of you is waiting to be built, and once you build that person, confidence will no longer be something you chase. It will be something you are. Pressure is not your enemy, it is your teacher. It is the forge where greatness is created. You will never build real confidence living in comfort, avoiding challenges, and hiding from discomfort. Every time life puts you under pressure, you are being given an opportunity to grow. You are being tested to see if you will rise or if you will collapse. Most people spend their lives running away from pressure. They look for shortcuts. They look for the easy way out. They pray for life to be soft. And then they wonder why they never feel strong, why they never feel confident. Confidence comes from knowing that you have been through the fire and survived. When you step into pressure, you discover what you are truly made of. You learn that fear does not kill you. You learn that pain is temporary, but pride lasts forever. Pressure is the gym for your mind and your soul. Just like muscles grow when you lift heavy weight, your confidence grows when you lift heavy problems. You face rejection, you fail publicly. You take risks and sometimes you lose. But each time you do, you become a little bit stronger, a little bit sharper, a little bit more unstoppable. This is why the most confident people are also the ones who have been through the most. They have faced humiliation, they have been doubted, they have been knocked down, and yet they kept moving. That is where their power comes from. You cannot fake that kind of confidence. You cannot buy it. You cannot talk your way into it. You must earn it. And the way you earn it is by running toward the things that scare you instead of away from them. Think about it. When was the last time you did something that scared you? When was the last time you took a risk so big that your hands were shaking? That is the kind of pressure that creates a new version of you. Every time you walk through fear, you collect a new level of self-belief, and soon you start to trust yourself. You stop guessing, you stop overthinking, and you start acting. Because you know that no matter how heavy the weight is, you can handle it. Pressure is a gift. It separates the average from the exceptional. Most people run away from it because it hurts. But pain is the price of power. When you embrace pressure, you become dangerous in the best way. You become the kind of person who can stand in the middle of chaos and stay calm. You become the kind of person who inspires others without saying a word. And when you master this, you will look back at every hard moment of your life and smile, because you will realize that it was shaping you into someone unbreakable. The world is loud, and most of that noise is useless. People talk, criticize, judge, and throw opinions at you from every direction. If you listen to all of it, you will lose yourself. You will become a puppet, dancing to the strings of everyone's expectations. The truth is, most of the people giving you advice haven't even built the life they dream of. They are not living at the level you want to reach. So why are you letting them direct your path? If you want confidence, you must silence the noise. You must stop living for approval. Stop caring about likes, validation, applause. Confidence dies the moment you let the world tell you who you are supposed to be. Everyone will have an opinion about you. They will say you are too ambitious, too loud, too quiet, too this, too that. If you let their words control you, you will never move. You will always be trapped in fear, fear of rejection, fear of criticism, fear of standing out. But confidence is built when you trust your own voice more than you trust the crowd. You stop asking for permission. You stop explaining yourself to people who will never understand your vision. Criticism is not a sign to stop, it is a sign you are on the right path. Nobody attacks the invisible man. If they are talking about you, it means you are doing something worth noticing. Most people will project their own fears onto you. They will try to drag you back to their level because your growth makes them uncomfortable. This is why you must protect your focus like your life depends on it. Cut out the negativity. If you have friends who mock your dreams, distance yourself. If your environment is filled with toxic energy, change it. Your mind is a garden, and you cannot let weeds grow there. The loudest noise often comes from your own head, that inner critic telling you that you're not good enough, not ready, not smart enough. You must shut that voice down with action. Confidence is built when you prove to yourself that those doubts are lies. Every time you do what fear told you not to do, you turn down the volume on that voice. Eventually, you realize that the noise doesn't matter. What matters is movement. What matters is results. You will never reach greatness if you are controlled by opinions. Ignore the noise. Build in silence if you must, but keep building. And one day, the same people who doubted you will watch in silence as you live the life they said was impossible. That is real confidence, when your results speak so loudly that the noise no longer matters. Most people think confidence is built by one big break, through a moment where everything suddenly changes, where you wake up fearless, unshakable, and ready to conquer the world. That moment doesn't exist. Confidence is not a lightning strike. It is a slow burn. It is built brick by brick, day by day, through small wins that stack up over time. Every time you do something that moves you forward, no matter how small it seems, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. When you wake up on time, when you choose discipline over laziness, when you finish what you started, those are small victories. And they matter more than you think. Every time you win, even in a small way, your brain records it. It starts to believe that you can trust yourself. That belief becomes momentum. That momentum becomes power. People lose confidence because they keep breaking promises to themselves. They say they'll work out, but they skip the gym. They say they'll focus, but they get distracted. They say they'll change, but they stay the same. Every broken promise chips away at their self-respect until they no longer believe in their own words. The way you rebuild that respect is simple. Start keeping your promises, even the smallest ones. If you say you're going to wake up at 6 a.m., do it. If you say you're going to work for an hour, do it. If you say you're going to eat clean, do it. You don't need perfection. You just need consistency. Because every little victory stacks up until one day you look back and realize you've built a completely different version of yourself. And the beauty of small wins is that they create unstoppable momentum. You may start with something tiny like drinking more water or reading 10 pages of a book, but those small wins will lead to bigger wins. You will start feeling stronger, sharper, more disciplined. And that feeling fuels more action. Soon, what felt impossible will feel normal. What felt hard will feel easy. You'll be amazed at how far you've come just by refusing to quit on the little things. Small wins also protect you when life gets hard. Because you've built a habit of winning, even when things fall apart, you will keep moving forward. You won't spiral out of control because you have trained yourself to stay disciplined, to keep stacking wins. That is where confidence becomes unshakable, when you know that no matter what happens, you will keep doing the work. So stop waiting for a big moment to change your life. The big moment is right now. Do something small, something meaningful, and do it again tomorrow. Stack those wins until you become someone so consistent, so disciplined, so relentless that confidence becomes your natural state. Confidence does not come from thinking, wishing, or talking about it. Confidence comes from action. You can sit and visualize success all day, repeat affirmations, watch motivational videos, and convince yourself that one day you'll feel ready, but nothing changes until you move. Action is the cure for fear, hesitation, and doubt. The reason most people lack confidence is because they are stuck in their head. They overthink every step. They imagine the worst-case scenario. They let fear of judgment and failure paralyze them. And while they sit still, the opportunity passes them by. You will never think your way into confidence. You must act your way into confidence. The first step will feel uncomfortable. It always does. But that discomfort is the price of transformation. You will never become confident by staying safe. The more you avoid action, the more fear grows inside you. But the moment you act, fear loses its power. Action rewires your brain. Each time you face something you were afraid of, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than the fear. And with every victory, even small ones, you build another layer of unshakable belief in yourself. This is why hesitation is so dangerous. The longer you wait, the louder your doubts become. The longer you delay, the weaker your self-trust becomes. Action breaks that cycle. You cannot overthink while you are in motion. You cannot be paralyzed when you are focused on doing. This is why the most confident people are also the most decisive. They take the shot, they speak up, they start before they feel ready. They understand that waiting for perfect is just an excuse. Every single day you have a choice: take action and grow, or stay still and stay the same. You build confidence not by talking about what you're going to do, but by actually doing it. The rep you put in at the gym, the business you launch, the uncomfortable conversation you have, these are the moments that shape you. And the more you do, the more unstoppable you become. Do not wait until you feel confident. Take action first, and confidence will follow. Every champion was once a beginner who decided to move despite fear. Every powerful, respected person you admire built that respect by showing up day after day, doing what others wouldn't do. That can be you, but only if you stop thinking about it and start moving. So move, speak, act, fail and get back up. Fail again and get back up again. Each time you rise, you become harder to break. Each time you act, you become stronger. Confidence is not found, it is built, one bold action at a time. Everything you have heard so far leads to this simple truth. Self-confidence is not magic, and it is not a gift reserved for a lucky few. It is a choice to face your fears instead of running, a choice to build yourself brick by brick instead of waiting for the world to hand you respect, a choice to stop letting the opinions of others control your destiny and start living on your own terms. You have one life, one chance. Every day you waste hiding, doubting, and hesitating is a day you will never get back. There is a version of you that is bold, disciplined, and unshakable, but that version is waiting on the other side of action. If you want confidence, you must demand it from yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect day. Stop telling yourself you are not ready. You will never feel ready. You must start now, even if it scares you. The moment you take responsibility for your life, the moment you step into pressure, silence the noise, stack the small wins, and take action relentlessly, you will transform. You will walk differently, speak differently, and carry yourself with a power that cannot be faked. People will feel it when you enter the room, and most importantly, you will feel it when you look in the mirror. So go build it. Take control of your future. Create a life that makes you proud. Do the hard things until they become easy. Keep fighting, keep winning, and never settle for less than the strongest version of yourself. That is confidence, and it is yours to claim.